going on in the full moon, I think I already be feeling it. So even before realizing, okay, full moon in Capricorn, everything that Capricorn represents, I've been in like hard work mode, action, progress, bringing things full circle. I don't know if y'all been feeling a similar way, but we want to use this time to not only like, of course, be in that energy, but for us to be able to tap into what we're thinking about, what we're feeling, um, and be able to do that in community with each other. Because sometimes we don't want to talk, sometimes we don't know how to express what we're feeling, but somebody else might drop a gem that feels good. Somebody else might drop a gem that opens your mind up or allows you to kind of flow a little more free. So again, thank y'all for joining this community space. Um, Tonight's meditation and all of our meditations this year have been led by our healer and dealer, Simone, aka Third Eye Freak.
Hey guys. Hey.
She is going to guide us through some visuals. They're always really, really dope. Simone,
Yes.
how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm back in the city. So I'm with my friends and I'm about to be with my family. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really relaxed.
Good, good,
I
good.
feel
I'm
real
glad you're feeling
relaxed.
relaxed. I feel relaxed too. I feel like there's a lot of things in the air and the orbit
Man,
trying to
yeah. It's a
solidify,
lot.
materialize, but I feel relaxed. I feel
The best
like
way to bring it to you is to relax into it. You know what I'm
and
saying?
surrender.
Because
Come
to
on.
surrender in the present moment. So I'm trying to be as present as possible.
Okay.
But yeah.
So our meditation ain't gonna go too long. It's usually about what, 15, 20, 25 minutes at the most. If y'all need anything, now is the time to get what you need. Water, crystals, yoga mat, uh, ganja, mushrooms. I don't know, whatever you might need to get you there. Me personally, I got my wire, I got my crystals. So while Simone guides us, I think I'm gonna use my hands and just tap into this art form while we meditate. So if you have something that you want to tap into, you know what I'm saying, do that. If you want to sit there, do that. If you want to lay there, if you want to dance, whatever, the choice is yours. Y'all are good to turn off y'all screens whenever we get started. And then when we come back in, we'll have just a short check-in, chop it up real quick. I'll drop some announcements and then we'll be out, y'all. Simone, you ready? You about ready?
Before you leave, I'm for the meditation. I'm with my group.
Oh yeah! Shout out to everybody else that popped in.
No,
I
like
think we had.
actually meditate. You already heard it. Yeah.
What you doing right now is relaxing. Releasing, getting your mind together. Whatever you doing.
Welcome everybody that just popped in. This is FreshAssMonk Full Moon Meditations, Full Moon in Capricorn. I'm about to let Simone take over. Everybody's ready. Go ahead and drop what you say, a blue heart? Drop a blue heart in the chat if you're ready.
A blue heart.
Get my crystal, cause
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
You threw my crystals in the garbage.
Drop a blue heart if you're ready to meditate.
Are we working with any particular stones this full moon?
You know what? I gotta be on my toes with you. You sure be asking. I think a good stone. Well, it's interesting because like the energy I'm coming from, like kind of like how I brought in the meditations, like, all right, boom, progress, action. You know what I'm saying? Like actualizing our goals. When I think of that, I think about like a citrine. I think of like a power stone, something that corresponds with our core, our solar plexus, us making choices in action of our goals, feeling courageous, feeling confident. But I also know that the meditation you're gonna bring in is gonna be a little bit tap into our emotions a little more and allowing us to label our emotions. So I think that a citrine paired with a rose quartz or aventurine, some type of green stone, I think would be really dope. So yeah. And any stone, you know what I'm saying? Any stones y'all got, y'all the real gems. Y'all the real
Right.
gems. You know,
Right.
any stone that y'all have, you know what I'm saying? Hold it close to you, or in an area where you kind of need some energy movement. You need to move some energy around. Um, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So y'all, this meditation is going to be like my sis said, like this is a season of like moving, and I pull cards before all our meditations. So like one of the topics is going to be windfall, and then we got motivation, and then we got relationship dynamics. So literally everything we just talked about like needing community and the things that pushes us and the things that inspire us to bring in this windfall and to basically do the work that we're called to do. There has to be a season where we can trust our intuition, and we need to be able to trust our emotions and trusting ourselves. And one of the easiest way to trust ourselves, can you turn the music down like a sliver? Yeah, thank you. And the easiest way to like make sure you're making the right decision is to be able to listen to your body. So this meditation is going to be geared towards like hearing our body, hearing our intuition, being able to see, you know, label the uncomfortable feelings and versus the comfortable feelings, and being okay with feeling everything, because everything that we feel is to guide us to basically like what we're here to experience. But in order to be able to maintain like the windfall and the abundance and everything in this new season, we have to be able to trust our intuition to make the right choices to get us to that path. And you know, sometimes it's we gotta let the old fear go, let the old narratives go, and like let the old judgment of our emotions go, because sometimes we like judge how we feel. So if you're feeling upset or we're feeling mad or we're feeling sad, we like try to judge it or like push it away or not feel it. And it's like, it's cool, we in Cancer season, we ending it off, so it's like, feel this shit because it's gonna keep coming up. But while we're feeling it, okay, let's give it a title, let's give it a job instead of just labeling it bad or good. So this is what that meditation is going to be for today. So we're going to start as always. If you can't have your feet on the ground or somewhere grounded, great. If not, it's cool. Get in a position where you feel most comfortable. So you could be laying down or you could be sitting upright. It's whatever feels comfortable to you. And for this meditation, it's going to be best to have eyes closed, because you're going to have to put yourself in a space to, you know, visualize things and energies that are going to arise. So I suggest like one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach, because a lot of the breathing and feeling in your body is what's going to connect you to like your emotions and releasing them. Okay, so first steps, we're just gonna focus in with getting into our body and just breathing, deep inhales and exhales. So just imagine that every exhale, you're just breathing deeper and deeper into your body. Becoming one with your body, your higher self, your highest consciousness, your I amness is being into your body, and you're able to breathe deeper and deeper into who you really are. It's all connected. And as you're breathing, I want you to scan your body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet and just check in with yourself and see how you may be feeling, where you may be feeling any uncomfortable energy, where you may be feeling any dis-ease, where you may be feeling great. What does your stomach feel like? What does your gut feel like? You just want to breathe deep into your body. And as you're breathing, just notice that your mind is always thinking about something. It's always preparing, it's always plotting, it's always grasping onto something. So in this moment where you have nothing to do, you have nothing to be, we're just gonna let all your thoughts and ideas come and go like they are clouds. Because you can't do anything right now but be and surrender to just being. And as you are surrendering to being, I want you to get comfortable with what your intuition feels like. What does it feel like when your higher self and your spirits and your team is yelling, yes, go. That's the right choice. This is where you need to be. That sure feeling. Let's see if as you're breathing into your body, you can bring up a feeling of when you felt confident in your choice. You felt confident with where you were or how you were being because you knew it was in your highest good and you knew it was the highest choice for yourself. What did that feel like? What did that confident yes feel like? That trusting that you are in the right place at the right time. What does that feel like? Whether you moved forward in that direction or not, just see if you can bring up that feeling of yes. Yes, that feels good to my soul. It's something that I've always wanted to align with. This is in alignment with my highest version. What does that feel like? And where do you feel it? Do you feel it in the top of your gut? Do you feel it in the bottom? Do you feel it in your chest, around your heart chakra? Do you feel it throughout your whole body? Does it feel like a buzzing feeling? Does it feel like a tingly feeling? For me, it feels like a fluttering feeling in my chest. Not like anxious, but just like excited, like confident. Get comfortable with that feeling. Because this feeling will carry you down all your paths. It will guide you to where you need to be, where you desire to go, being able to trust that you are right where you desire to be. Let's take a few deep breaths as we breathe into that feeling of yes, a confident and joyful and peaceful yes. Maybe smile. Be sure that you want
yourself, you start to feel confident in this emotion and be able to say yes faster and know when it's a positive feeling versus a worry or a doubt. You want to be able to know this is how I should feel when I should move forward with something, right? Now that we have that feeling, let's take a couple deep breaths. And maybe let's pull in a time where something did not feel right in our bodies. When we knew something was off, something didn't quite feel in alignment, but maybe you did it anyway, or maybe you questioned yourself, but it was that feeling deep somewhere in your body. Let's see if maybe you can find yourself there again. A time where you didn't really feel that confident yes. Maybe it was like kind of, maybe you weren't 100% sure. There was some doubt. Maybe there was some fear. There was something telling you no. Let's see if we can take our body into that space. And what does that feel like? Where is this feeling located? And what does this uncomfortable feeling, give it a word. What is it saying? Is it a warning? Does it feel like sirens in your body? Maybe your body gets hot. Maybe your neck and your shoulders get tense because you feel like you're in danger. Just remember you are safe in this moment, and we are only going here for you to be able to remind and remember who you are and how you operate within your body. Because our intuition is our personal navigation system, and we have to be able to rely on it properly in order to move in the right direction and make the right choices for ourselves. So let's go back into our breathing. What does that uncomfortable feeling feel like? Maybe it is a little self-doubt. Maybe it's fear or worry. And again, the first rule is to not label anything as bad or good or should or shouldn't, because they're all valid emotions and they're valid feelings to guide us down the right path. And sometimes we need to feel these intense no's and these intense gut feelings in order for us to protect us from going down the wrong path. So breathe into that feeling of discomfort, of uncertainty, but knowing, nah, this ain't for me. What does that no feel like? When you know something is not in alignment and you choose to honor yourself, and you choose to honor your intuition and your guides for giving you the nudge, saying, go a different direction. Once you have located where that feeling is, make an agreement with your feeling that I know this is for my protection. I know this is for my intuition to guide me down my path. And honor your feelings. Honor the yes, honor the no. Honor the uncertainty, honor the certainty, honor them both. Because you are telling your body that you trust the signals that it is sending to you. Now, as you felt that uncomfortable feeling, maybe you want to flow into the energy of, maybe you feel a little sad, or maybe you feel a little frustrated, or maybe you feel a little worried. And again, all these feelings are valid. All these feelings are motivation for you to move into your higher self, to seek a higher consciousness where you're not judging or you're labeling, releasing the negative stories around these emotions, releasing the idea of good or bad, because everything you feel is perfect, and it is whole, and it is meant to be. Get to know what an uncomfortable feeling versus a comfortable feeling is for you, for your body. Know when your body is safe. Maybe you can categorize your emotions with colors. That helps me when I'm feeling certain type of way and I don't want to get my emotions blurred and start making a big pile of emotion soup. Maybe I just label, okay, I'm feeling red for anger, but I'm also feeling a little sadness, so that's blue. And I kind of try to categorize my feelings in my mind. Maybe that works for you, so you can see everything for what it is in front of you objectively, so you're not getting blindly caught up in everything, trying to feel everything at one time. Maybe for a little while you want to lean into the feeling of anger. Maybe you feel angry, and it's okay to feel angry. For whatever reason, if anger is something that you feel in your body currently, I want you to observe that anger. I don't want you to label it. I want you to observe where the anger resides. Is it in your chest? Is it in your whole body? Is it in your stomach? And instead of pushing it away, how about we just lean into it a little bit? Give the anger a little hug, acknowledge its presence, and maybe even ask, what is this anger trying to teach me? What do I need from this feeling of anger? Or what do I need from this feeling of sadness or disappointment or worry? Or maybe you feel joy and excitement. And it's okay, lean into that too, because your excitement is trying to teach you something, and your joy is teaching you something, and happiness is teaching you something. And they're all a part of who you are, and they all make up who you are in this moment. So there's no reason to label it bad or good, because it is all a part of you, and it is all valid. And it is very necessary to help guide you down these paths through life, using your feeling in your body, getting comfortable with your emotions, accepting what you feel in that moment, surrendering to how you feel, being grateful for how you feel. So take some slow, deep breaths into your body. Maybe you feel something and you don't have a label for it, or you don't have a name, or you don't know what it is. It just feels like something. Breathe into that energy. Don't try to create a label or a name or a title. Just breathe into it. And maybe it will come to you one day. Maybe you will label it one day. But in this moment right now, it is okay to just feel. It is okay to just be with every part of you, all the parts of you, the dark and the light. Because this journey is a long one and it is tiring at times and it's confusing. And sometimes you can't hear our signs, but the closest compass is our body. Our body is always going to protect us and tell us which way we need to go. That you are safe, that you are well, that you are loved. Again, scan your body, see where your energy may be lying. Scan from the top of your head, slowly down the front of your body, down your shoulders, down your chest, around your heart. Check your stomach. Is it in the top of your stomach, in your gut? Is it in the middle? Is there any energy in the middle of your stomach, in your lower abdomen? Scan your hips for any energy, your lower back, your legs, your knees. Just scan every inch of your body and just check for any energy, any place that is storing any emotions. And continue to just breathe. You are safe. You are well. Maybe you ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? What do I need in this moment? What can I give myself from within in this moment? What do I need to release? What no longer serves me? What do I need to welcome back into my life? Where does my joy stem from? What's going to make this path easier for me to walk? Where does my soul want to be? What does my soul want to experience in this body? As you're breathing into yourself, becoming one, mind, body, and spirit. Just remember that your higher self has already had these experiences. Your higher version has already done everything that you're perceiving or trying to create right now. Your higher self has already done it. So all you need to do is become one in connection to your higher self. So You can ask, where do you need to go? And you get a clear vision and you get a clear feeling in your body. Or you can ask, what do I need to do? Or should I do this? Or should I go left? Or anything that causes in higher wisdom or knowledge. You can ask yourself. As you breathe into your body, your few last breaths, make them so intentional. Make it connected to the Most High. It's just you and the Most High breathing, connecting, aligning. Flowing. Few more deep breaths. Deep, deep, deep in. Deep out. Maybe you want to move your head, move your shoulders a little bit. Maybe you want to feel into your body again and see if that discomfort or whatever you were feeling at the beginning is still there. Maybe smile at yourself a little bit. Give some gratitude to self. Maybe welcome back any thoughts back into this present moment. Being one with your body. Maybe what I'm feeling is that just chant to yourself, I am, to get you back into your I am energy, get you into your integration of your higher self, the self that is you naturally, the one who knows all and already has experienced this already. A few more deep breaths in and out. Release the last bit of energy that you need to. Maybe shake your body a little bit. Maybe stand up and move around. Again, you can take as long as you need to. Take your time. And I want you guys to journal. I want you guys to journal about like what you need in this season to be the greatest you can be. Whether that is maybe you need some support, or maybe that's just organization, or maybe that's just clearing your mind, or maybe it's less overthinking and less worrying. Maybe it's money, whatever it is, journal about it, release it, ask for it with gratitude, ask as if it's already done, ask as if it already exists. And you can do this tonight, or you can do it on the actual full moon. And I always say, put it under your pillow, because that's how you integrate it into your reality faster, by sleeping with the idea of what you need, from yourself, maybe from others, maybe just to feel your best version. Maybe it's something that you need to pour back into yourself. It can be very simple, but it's between you and God and yourself. So yeah, whenever you feel comfortable or ready, you can come out of the meditation, release any last energy that you need to release. If you are still feeling a lot of emotions and energy, give them a hug. Tell yourself, I love you. Say, I forgive you. I'm sorry, and thank you. And let them stay as long as they want to stay. Remember, do not shame yourself. Do not judge yourself. There is no right or wrong emotions. Do not name them. You can label them to make space, to observe them, and use them as wisdom. So yeah, come out whenever you're ready. I am done. I am honored. I hope you guys feel well. And I hope this full moon gives you everything that you've been asking for. The message from Spirit is to be open to God's miracles. Miracles are going to be knocking on our doors, but will we be present and prepared enough to answer? So that is the call. The miracles are coming, but will you be ready when they arrive? So prepare yourself. Energetically prepare yourself for these miracles. Be in gratitude, be in a space to receive, be in a space that is restful, be in a space where your tables can be completely empty, because you don't know how it's going to be. And sometimes we think that our manifestations and our miracles are going to look one way and they look a totally different way. So just be open for that, kind of surrender to the flow. We're in Cancer season, so all we got to do is flow and swim and just get on our little boats and just lay back and let the currents take us to the miracles. Okay, so I love y'all, and thank you guys again for having me. And yeah.
Thank you, Simone. That was so dope. That was so dope. Y'all take y'all time. Let the music vibe for a minute until y'all turn y'all cameras back on. Yo, that was dope.
Yeah, right? Send them beats, folks. Send them beats. Who beats are those?
This is Amon Omari. You ever listen to Amon Omari?
No, I never heard of Amon Omari. Now, them beats was very, very blissful behind her voice. It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was a really good vibe. Like the two.
I liked it. I was like, I like these beats.
Yeah, you snapping. Yes.
Oh, hey. How you feel, Rico?
I feel very enlightened right now. One thing, it's crazy. The last thing she said was like the most impactful to me. It was like, forgiving myself, telling myself I'm sorry, giving myself that grace, allowing myself to be like, okay, just forgiving myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I feel better energetically. I'm higher, very much so.
It was the reminder for me, the reminder that we can literally ask ourselves what to do, where to go, how to do this thing, and trusting that, like, a part of ourselves has already went through that process and is going to give us the answer. I really appreciate that. And remembering what certain emotions, like times when I did feel a certain emotion around like something that I did that didn't feel in alignment and didn't end up being in alignment. We always get back in alignment, but that feeling, like recognizing that feeling as like that is your higher self being like, nah, it's nudging you, you know?
Yeah.
It's so important to remember.
It is though, like for real, because we forget. We literally forget. You be so caught in that mindset, that low vibration.
Keep going. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
And I ain't been meditating enough though. You know, I ain't been meditating enough. Like this was great. This was very great.
That's what this is for, man. Because it's like, again, we be going. And I think the moon, the reason why we like to do them around the moon is just because it's a natural cycle. So it's like, man, if you ain't meditate all month, even though you probably did without realizing it, but if you ain't sat down and intentionally meditated all month, it's like, at least doing it at one time, you know what I'm saying, allows us to put things back in perspective.
Intentionally meditating, intentionally taking up on my state, my spirit, you know, like doing that for real.
It's like, I love spirit, like it's just you being like sharing that space with yourself.
Yeah. Cause you would do it like while you going, like you would be going fast, but you would do it, but it's like a band-aid. It ain't like making sure you really good, like, you know, like, say, no, get it together. And you like, this is like, okay, let's get it together, man. Let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I always say meditation just helps slow down the train. I feel like our life is a train and we just be going and going. And I just feel like every time you meditate, it's like you go to like a stop and you get to stop for a little while.
Yeah.
So like your wheels and your engine just not burning out. Like every time you meditate, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, like even if it's just you playing beats and you just playing beats and just doing the dishes, that's meditating. Like even like so that's why I always tell people who like with like whatever you do for work. So like you do music, all right. So if you got to work on some music, just play a beat while you in your kitchen cleaning or you in the crib cleaning. That's meditation. And just say before you do it, like this is me intentionally meditating. Yeah. But it's like what you do anyway. It's like you gonna play a beat and write to it anyway. So be intentional and be like, hey, I'm a meditate. This is gonna be my meditation for the day. This is gonna be me slowing down the train. That's literally how simple meditation is. It's not like you gotta cut out a whole chunk of your day and get it all peacefully and zen. Like put on a beat and do your dishes. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and just play music and do the dishes, or just whatever, make my coffee, whatever it is. It's like something that's for me in the like for the day, and to just be intentional. Like this is gonna be my meditation. This is all I got to give today. So this is what I'm gonna do. Like,
yeah. That's beautiful. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Y'all, I'm gonna drop some info in the chat. Definitely keep in touch with Third Eye. If y'all want to do any one-on-one consultations, meditations, readings, she offers those. So we'll drop her handle as well, and she also sells hand wrapped sage on her Etsy. So we will drop the Etsy as well.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be in the city. If anybody wants to do any in-person meditations, I will meet you at a park near us and we can get the vibes going. So yeah.
Shay.
Yo.
Anybody that is in here real quick before people start tapping out, we can still keep the convo going, but I do have a discount code for everyone that joined today. It should have came in the email already, but it is CapMoon 2022. So that will give you 25% off the entire site now through Friday night.
No pressure, you know what I'm saying? It's just an offering. If y'all want to grab some crystals, grab some pieces. That is for y'all. So don't share it. I mean, if you can, sharing is caring. Y'all can share, but that's y'all code for being here, and we appreciate y'all so much. Hope you come again. We gonna do this every month around the full moon. You can usually expect the Monday before the full moon around this time. And yeah, Chicago consultations. Yes, I will be in Chicago for like 2-3 weeks. So if you are in Chicago and you want a custom or you want to link up, chop it up, feel free to hit me up personally or DM me, and I'll go through that process with you. And speaking of being in Chicago, we also have a lot of shows going on. So if you rock with Mother Nature, if you rock with the Great Thinkers, drop some of those announcements as well. Come find us. We out here. Definitely missing our Chicago energy. So I hope to see some of y'all. Definitely Rico and Monty. Trying to see y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
Yes. Cat says y'all better be there.
We will be there.
All right, so yeah, if y'all want to tap in, give any last words, give gratitude, Simone, just speak your piece, drop a gem. Now is the time. We're gonna give it about 5 minutes.
So y'all can hear me?
Yes.
No, for sure. That joint was real expansive, I say. You did. Like, I started off meditating and I was rapping lyrics in my head to the beats that was playing, making hooks and all type of stuff. And then like shifted and I started like shifting through different like dimensions in my mind. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I was just seeing different images, like different type of beings made out of kaleidoscope like colors as I was meditating. And then at one point it was like an eye that appeared. I could see it and it was like made out of that. And I started seeing rainbows, and I ain't never meditated that deep. I haven't really been meditating. Honestly, I probably haven't meditated like this a couple months, but that was just real interesting, man. I was in that real deep. At a certain point, I just, certain words and certain things just spoke to me at the time it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
You dig, like you said, you're gonna receive a lot of miracles. I remember that part coming out. Then at one point she was saying like, let go of all the old stuff. It was just certain things that just spoke volumes at a certain time. And I was holding my heart, which is the heart chakra, and then the solar plexus. And those two things have been active with my body, with my light body, like my energetic field. You feel me? But it's like I'm gonna wrap this up, but more so to speak, what I noticed when you meditating in a group, no matter if it's virtual or physical, a lot of the times, like, we as a group, a collective consciousness, we all tap into different parts of the spectrum. And that's a cultivation of energy that could be used towards a common goal or even individualistic goals, right? But at the same time, it's like, meditation gets real, like the power of it gets real interesting once it's done, like in mass amounts. Ever since I was doing it back in 2020, I noticed that, like every time I have a group meditation or I'm a part of one, I typically have experiences like that. I remember one that y'all was at, that Paige led by the lake. And that was so spiritual for me because I had did like a little shroom but like we was all saying affirmations, and I could like feel the energy of the affirmations. I could feel Paige's energy, but I also feel the energy of the water. It was just interesting, bro. It was crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Like this just inspired me in different ways as a spiritual person, just a person in general. You dig? And like he said, meditate different parts and aspects of life is meditation as well. Like you just drive and playing your favorite album is a meditation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You cooking your favorite meal, that's a meditation.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, man, it's a lot of things we look at and we downplay it. Like cooking is so spiritual, bro. Like that's literally energy you put inside of the food on top of whatever the food energy is already. And a lot of times I notice when we eat out, we eat in people energy. Whoever's cooking that, we eat in that too. Not just the unhealthy aspects of the food, but also the unhealthy aspect of the person who is preparing it, or the healthy aspects of the person who's preparing it. So that's something like to be mindful of. Just even the add sense of word. That's how I start looking at rappers different, because it's just crazy. It could go deep. I go on a tangent about it, but all in all, like, man, Simone, that was beautiful. I appreciate you. And
Thank you.
Claire, appreciate y'all. That was dope.
Okay.
I'm planning to start the meditations again, like in the park and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get it, once I figure out my financial situation now in the coming weeks, hopefully by that time I could at least get y'all before y'all slide back to Houston.
Okay, for sure.
When I started back up. But I was thinking about that just before the summer end, because people be asking me about it all the time. And I love to do it just because, like I said, group meditation, especially in nature with a bunch of people, that shit powerful.
Speaking of which, healers and dealers, I forgot to do this roll call at the top of the Zoom, but what Monty just described, he's a healer and dealer, you know what I'm saying? Like he has something to offer the community. So if anybody in here right now, no matter what your offering is, you know what I'm saying? If you cook food, if you do Reiki, if you do fitness, if you grab crystals like myself, you do music, just drop your information, what it is that you do, and your at so people can reach you. So Monty, you know what I'm saying, when you do get these meditations started, in whatever way I can help you expand that, it's already what we do, you know what I'm saying? But
exactly,
I'll definitely share your information. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that. Anybody who is a healer and dealer, drop your info. You know what I'm saying? This is a community space for us to exchange. And continue to exchange. You know what I'm saying? We don't want this to just be a one-time thing. We want to be able to build relationships. So, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I didn't know I was on y'all's site. I was on the site.
Yeah.
Till I got on there today.
You on
like,
there?
Is that my name? I looked down. I'm like, oh, that is my name.
You remember from when we did a live with each other, like I don't know, like maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
I remember that. Yeah.
That's when I started the Healers and Dealers series. So I will get back to that. I really
that was fire.
But we really tried out the meditations this year, and I think next year we'll do like a combination of both. So but yeah, y'all, that's it. If anyone has any last words, open mic, tap in. But if not, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Uncle Monty just came with the ism.
Come on, we love when he drops gems. He's an incredible MC. If y'all don't know, you don't know, and you need some good rap. You know what I'm saying? Monty Jordan.
Y'all, appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Rico too.
Shout out Rico. Shout out Claire, man.
Big MCs in the building.
love y'all.
Yeah, for real.
Love you too. Thank y'all for being here. Thank everybody that tapped in. This will be live on our YouTube channel. probably tonight or tomorrow. So if anyone wants to like tap in again before the full moon, I'll make sure I post the link for that. And yeah, we're gonna be back next month. It will be a full moon in what's after Capricorn? It's gonna be a full moon something. Stay tuned.
I'll be knowing when they come. I'll be like, okay.
No, we're gonna keep moving with nature though. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, infinite love.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Peace, peace.